Debbie and I are going on a ride, 7 days. We're just pulling out from Southern Oregon down through small roads of California. We're hoteling it. It's October, the days are pretty short. So I met Debbie and her husband Tom this spring. Debbie is not working and is, well, I think she's retired. She's trying to decide if she's retired. Debbie pinged me and said, "You want to go for a ride?" And I said, "Yeah." Sure. Debbie mapped out the ride. We are staying in hotels that have been reserved, so we want to at least get ourselves to these places. And there's a lot of flexibility mapped into the route. Yeah, our destination is Trinity, California. And that's not very far as the crow flies, but it's going to take us all day to get there. I read her book like about a month ago, and it was just so awesome, Finding the Mother Tree. I'm supposed to get on the monkey. Have you ever heard of that? No. There's nothing to grab on though. How do I get it? I have these. Okay. But so it's out of gear. Oh, that makes it a little bit. Okay,
Yeah. If there was a big strong man, we could use help.
If there was a big strong man, that would be nice.
He is? Yes. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was just telling him, I was like, I think they might.
You just need to lift it?
Yes.
It's out of gear, so it's gonna roll a little bit.
You could put your hand on this brake if you want. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, you just did it like it's nothing.
You are so awesome.
Thank you.
I thought you were fixing something. Or...
This will be a first on this road. Old State Highway, just west of Oric. It's on there really well, isn't it?
Maybe the fuel's staying on there for the night.
You get that really nice premium, you know, that's got to be $20 worth of fuel on there.
And the whole place just erupted. Woo! We're all hooping and hollering because it was Mert. And he's our guy. He's our guy.
Packing up, ready to get on the road the next morning, and this guy, he came over and started talking to us. He had such a big smile on his face. Turns out he's just shy of 80 years old, though he didn't look like it. And he was so animated. He started talking about all the motorcycle heroes. And he had met a bunch of them. And he was so happy just to see us. And that's like incredible thing about riding, especially maybe two women are riding solo. We were kind of approachable, I suppose. Following you.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. So Debbie's eyeing this bridge that she saw from Google Earth. It's a walking bridge, but she wants to ride across it on our motorcycles and break all kinds of rules. So we're gonna go take a look anyway, see if we can poach this bridge. I'm not sure if I want to take my bike across this or not. What river is this? Mad River?
The Mad River.
Okay, I'm committed now. We're doing it. This old decommissioned bridge connects some country roads that enable one to completely bypass the freeway that goes through Arcata. It's nice to be able to break the law and get away with it. Yeah, we're on the north side of, well, west of Eureka, out on the, going along the beach, out to where the road ends. They call Samoa Dunes or something?
That's what they call a company town, and it's all owned by the mill. I don't know if it is any longer, but that's who built it initially.
And it looks like a bunch of surfers live here.
Yeah.
That's why.
Little for sale signs. That's what it is now. It's a beach community now.
Yeah, it's a beach community because there was surfers going in with their wetsuits still on.
That looks good.
That's about a 15-pound burrito.
Yeah.
We stopped for some amazing burritos in Ferndale, and now we're heading down to Rio Del. We bought like super-sized burritos and ate half, and the other half is going to be dinner tonight. Humboldt Gables Motel at their own Buffalo. Okay, we're just leaving. It's probably, a little after 10. We took our time this morning. We went across the street for breakfast, and we are heading up out of this valley, up on top of the ridge, and into the Lost Coast area. We're going to go around the Lost Coast and then down towards Shelter Cove, either on the paved or on the dirt, depending on what time it is when we get to a decision point. We're going to end up near, just off the 101, at a KOA campground that has cabins, and it's just south of Garberville. So that's going to be our day. It's going to unfold as we go.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. I love being on a ridgeline. It's
Yeah.
my favorite.
It's neat that you can see it from here. You know, I love this Bear Ridge Road. We're up on top of the open ridgeland, and look at that ribbon of road unfolding before me. I love the way that looks.
Hi.
What are you saying?
Shelter Cove. She said it's not.
Oh,
Honeydew to Shelter
yeah.
Cove.
Yeah.
It's awesome and it's gnarly.
She said
Gnarly.
Right bike.
Yeah, of course I didn't. And even the Triumph Tiger, she said she didn't have the right bike. Really gnarly at times.
You're talking
Yeah.
about the gravel road that's King something or other, right?
Yeah, okay. That's good to know. I've been on it before, but it used to not be too bad, but it's one of those roads that's probably not maintained at all.
It's really bad.
Okay. Good to know.
Hi.
I just saw it.
How are you?
I had to stop.
This is
Even pay that much attention.
this is a gal party in the middle of a bridge.
Why not?
Okay, I'll have to have a picture.
I think that's a great idea.
We had all this plans to go down to Shelter Cove and mess around there, and then do an even further loop south and come back up to Garberville. And we needed a lot more time during the day. We don't really want to get into where we're staying in Benbow in the dark. So now we've rerouted. It's the most direct path over to Garberville. It's still going to take us quite a while because our average speed might be 30 miles an hour, and it's probably 60 miles of this before we get to Garberville. So hey, that's going to put us in there around 6 o'clock. We still got to stop and get supplies. So little time and so much to do. Oh, we're here, finally. Oh, look, there's the river view. Okay. Oh, there's a bed and there's bunks.
I'll take the bunk.
Yeah, this is all nice and clean and stuff. It's cute. And coffee. Is it your? It's Benbow KOA decaf. Huh. We just left Garberville and are riding up Alder Point Road. By the time we got gas and everything, it's probably a little after 10. The plan is to ride out to Zenia. We want to stop for lunch at the Mad River burger joint, but we didn't stop and pick up lunch in Garberville before we left. And of course, we're out in the middle of nowhere, or we will be, so there won't be any opportunities to pick up anything until we get to our destination, which is Hayfork. We're climbing up over the pass out of Alder Point, going east toward Zenia. Wow, we were way down there on the other side of the valley. We're so remote out here. There's just We've seen a couple of vehicles only. And of course the roads always deteriorate more and more and more. A lot of rough patches and huge potholes and huge views. At the Zenia store. Look at there. Still there.
Well, does it look the same? No, I haven't. I'm busy with my fries still.
Oh, you haven't eaten your burger.
No, not yet.
Okay.
We'll show
I
the
think it
camera
looks
the
the same.
burger. I think it looks the same.
I think I asked for
We're way down in the south end of Ruth Lake right now. But we finished eating lunch at Mad River and we get gotten served pretty quick and plowed through our burgers pretty fast. And decided we had enough time to ride down to Forest Service 30, and then proceed on up through the bush over to Wildwood. But we got to the beginning of Forest Service 30 and there's a road closed sign. So now we're going back, tracking up past Ruth Lake. We're on a mission to buy wine because we don't know if Hayfork's store is going to be open by the time we get there. A bottle of red wine at the Ruth store on Sunday at 3:20. We thought it was closed because there's nobody's here. And it looked dark, but hey, we got lucky. We arrived at Hayfork. It's about 5:30 maybe. Looks like we're arriving at our little hotel. Timberjack. And we got their last 2 rooms. Oh wow. The bathroom is in the same room. We woke up to rain this morning, so I got up and moved the bike underneath the porch. And we're taking our time, although we're getting off to an earlier start than before because we went to bed earlier this time. It looks like the rain, we're heading northwest, and it looks like the rain front might be clearing out where we're going, so we're going to probably get on the road here pretty soon. Our goal today is to ride up to Orleans. That's a little community that's on Highway 96 to the north of us. It sits right on the Klamath River, where Debbie has rented a cabin for the next 2 nights. We're riding over to Hyampom, and then we're going to actually head north up and over a pretty good sized pass, a little under 5,000 feet, on Forest Service 60. Wet dog.
Are you wet dog?
I think he's as tall as your bike.
I think so.
We're stopped in Hyampom, kind of checking some local knowledge to find out about rock slides or anything up on the mountain, because we're gonna
break through here in a little bit.
All right.
I promise.
That's what we're looking for.
I would not want to be stuck on my bike in the rain.
Yeah. This is way bigger than I thought.
We started in Gold Beach.
Oh, wow.
And we were actually heading back to Gold Beach eventually.
Oh, cool.
So
What way did you come in?
we came from over on 101 by Garberville and came to Hayfork.
What direction you guys going now?
Up
North.
60 to
Oh, okay.
Burnt Ranch?
Thank
Is
you.
that what it was? Burnt Ranch?
Yeah, it should be Burnt
It's on
Ranch.
yeah.
That's a
right.
Yeah.
Watch for the potholes. They're deep. Just take your time.
riding in the rain all morning. By the time we reached 299, it was time for a lunch break. I saw a picnic table sign or a day use and pulled in. It looked like Forest Service. It turned out to be a little tiny 2-track dirt road that went into the forest and down toward Trinity River. It finally opened up into a picnic area. As soon as we arrived there was no one else there but us. This kind of ratty looking truck comes driving in. Turns out the man driving the truck worked for Fish and Game. He was doing fish counts on the Trinity River. Mr. Fish and Game had his lunch with him, so we invited him to join us at our picnic table. He regaled us with some stories. He was telling us about Snagger Joe. I had to ask what fish snagging was. Well, now I know. Snagger Joe was well renowned in the area for his fish snagging abilities. In case you're wondering, fish snagging is illegal. For the night. It's got a deck overlooking the Klamath River. The Klamath is out there somewhere.
It's out there.
It's a bit of a hike, maybe. You know what? It's going to be nice to sit on these little chairs here and have a nice glass of wine and a view from the deck and a glass of wine to go with it. Awesome day today, and we have a full lasagna that Debbie ordered up that's delivered. We're literally in the middle of nowhere. There's no cell service. We're in a kind of a funky cabin on the Klamath River, and we're eating like queens and drinking like queens. And look at that salad. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah, we need that salad.
Well, it went from drizzling a little bit to pretty much a solid rain. So we're going to chill. Hopefully it's not going to do this all day, because it'd be nice to get out on the Forks of the Salmon loop. Whether we do the whole thing or just part of it will be determined by when we actually get on the bikes and go. But right now everything is soaking wet and it's raining pretty good. So we're staying a second night in this same place, so we're in pretty good shape. We're warm and dry at the moment. Well, we didn't ride today. It rained all day, and it's just now finally starting to stop raining. The next day, our final day, the rains continued to plague us for half the day. We took Bald Hills Road over to the coast and then booked it up 101 back to Gold Beach. But not without a couple of stops along the way. Let's sit by the emus. Hey there, emus.
to 30-ish, around 30 in captivity like this. And Judy, who owns them, is 91. Their favorite thing is French fries. It is mushroom, onions, and green peppers sauteed with pepper jack cheese over our in-house smoked tri-tip.
Sweet. Thank you.
Ketchup?
You gotta keep your fingers back.